Hello students, welcome back to the online class of Value Education. I hope you all are well, taking care of yourselves and your family also. Good. So, I Rakesh. Today we will discuss about the second part of the Value Education, that is your Are You Free? So before going to start this lesson or this part, just we want to recall the previous part what we discussed. Just I will give the brief hint. In previous part we discussed first freedom. When the word coming freedom, just we will recall what the leaders who fought and who struggled more to get freedom. So second part, what about the literacy? As I say to, after independence, our leaders tried to educate us. That means we will rule our nation very well. So here the one quote is there: literacy removes darkness and lights of one's life. It is the gateway to knowledge that drives away ignorance. I hope this two line will help each and everyone, those who know the meaning well. And the third part I will say you, that is your self-discipline. As I said you, nowadays you are addict of television, mobile, any electronic gadgets. So what we are doing, you are spending more and more time by using that. So what I said you make a time, that means you make a timetable. So I want to watch this topic or this video or this channel for a stipulated time. Then after it will create self-discipline and try to see the more and more what inspiration that are we called success stories, courage story, that it will give more knowledge. Okay, so like this we discussed. So today we will start from here, that is your we will start from here. Freedom is like a tree growing. If it is an open area, the tree grows well. In the absence of good soil, water and sunlight, it doesn't grow at all. A person with the right environment, good company and good guidance grows to the full. So here what freedom compared as a tree. What is we are moving, so tree also moving, but if we will not keep the tree in open area and if we will not give any soil, water, sunlight, so it will not grow. Similarly, freedom also same. What if we are not getting good environment, good company and good guidance, then the freedom has no value. Okay. Now freedom is related to responsibility. As first I discussed self-discipline, now freedom is related to responsibility. When you have the freedom to drive a car on a road, you have the responsibility to obey the traffic rules, thereby respecting the rights of other people to their lives and property. What's here written? So freedom related to responsibility, as given here. If you have the freedom to drive a car or to drive any vehicle on the road, that means you have to follow the traffic rules. That is the responsibility. Because if you're misleading or misguidance, so if you will disobey anything, then it will hurt, it will spoil someone's life. Means if you will disobey the traffic rules, maybe you will hit someone. So what you will do? Freedom is related to responsibility. That means you have to follow the responsibility. Misusing and misunderstanding freedom is like an overgrown garden where weeds and plants grow together. If weeds are not pulled out in time, they will grow and choke the plants, turning the garden into a piece of wildlife. The weeds may be compared to our bad habits such as laziness, disobedience, habits of telling lies, etc., which is, if not nipped in the bud, may affect our personality. That's nice meaning written here. Misusing and misunderstanding freedom is like an overgrown garden where weeds and plants grow together. I hope you know the meaning of weeds and plants. Plants we are planting for purpose, for a good purpose, but weeds are the unwanted plants that we can call grass or unwanted thing. So what we will do in the small stage, we have to pluck. If you will not pluck, that means it will change that means it will the plant will change into a different part, that is we can call as a forest or anything. So what we will do, similarly we have to take out, or we have to pluck for what the bad habits what we have, that is your laziness, disobedience, habits of telling lie. I know how more the students are saying, but this is not good. Okay, so what you will do, you have to take out this all. This will have no value if you will not nip in the bud, that means the growing stage, that means when in the early stage, if you will not rectify this all, then it will affect to our personality. Okay, whenever you will go, if you did some mistakes and if you want to move anywhere, that means all the people, those who know you by that matter, they will point out, see that did like that. So what you will do, you have to follow all the good things, which one will affect to your good personality. So for that topic, here story given, there is a story of two birds who loved each other very much. They soared over the mountains, dived into the forests and jungles, rose into the blue yonder, and sang their joy to all creation. So here two birds given, they are very close to each other. Whatever they are doing both. That means at a time they are moving everywhere. They are enjoying whole the creation. So what happened? One day the male bird found himself alone. He waited patiently a while. Later he flew into every thicket looking for his mate. Then he visited the houses of people. The bird was not in any of these houses. So what happened? One day the two are there, the mates. So one male mate lost his female mate. So he moved here and there to search his mate. So he visited different house, different part, every part, each and every corner he visited, and he not got. At last, with a heavy heart, the bird sought its mate in the palatial home of a mighty prince who was known for leading luxurious life for his own pleasure, with no regard for the feelings of his subjects. So what happened? With a heavy heart, that means with the sadness, he moved here and there, and he moved to a palace, and that where his mate is there. So that they kept that mate for his that prince luxury life, and they don't think they thought about the mate as a bird. They kept as a prisoner, that means for his luxury life. The bird mat was there. It had been trapped and was sitting in a beautiful golden case, pinning away, longing for its match and not even noticing the gold bars of the cage. So what happened? The bird, that means his match, trapped. That means they took, I said you, they took for the prince's luxury life. Okay, for luxury, that means for his happiness, they kept, they trapped. But the bird did not require these all things. They kept in a golden cage, but that bird disliked that all. She just recalling his mailmate, because they spent more and more times, because she spent more and more times his mat. For that reason, she is thinking. The distraught male bird flew back and forth outside the window, through which he could see his sweetheart, but could not be with her. How could he possibly help her escape? So what happened? In a worried or deeply hurt, that male bird moving here and there in the window, that is outside of the window, to look his match. But how can he escape to his mat? That only thinking. One day, as the captive bird, as usual, watched her mat flying back and forth before her window, she suddenly saw him drop out of sight. She was heartbroken. Her lover was dead. She had nothing to live for any longer. So what happened? In between, the male bird coming off and going down, like that. After some time, the male bird came downwards. So after some time, that means the male bird not came to the top. So the bird, that match, thought that male bird died. Now I have no value, and why I will stay here? So I will not live no longer. That means I will die. But he came back again. He came back again. He flew back and forth before her window, and then again he dropped right down out of sight. Now the captive bird began to wonder. So here the male bird giving message that if I will do like this, that means you can do. For after if you will do like this, the prince or the king will come, or the owner will come and check whether you are died or alive. If they will see, that means you died, that means they will escape you. So they will open the door, then you will move. So like this, he is giving messages. Then she knew, like her beloved bird mat outside, she now dropped down and lay still on the bottom of the cage as dead. So what she understood the trick. Now what happened? She started the same what his male bird did. So what he did? What she did? She dropped. She dropped that what is the case there? Dropped and felt like, that means she dead. The prince and his family came in and saw the bird lying still on the floor of the cage. They took the cage to the open window, opened the little door, and took out the bird they thought was dead. So what they did, they saw that bird sat like that only. So what they did, they opened the window and brought that bird, they thought they're dead. So suddenly the bird flew away and joined its mates. So what happened? When they kept, that means when they opened the door and kept in their hands, so that time the female bird flew away. So you gave me the message, as I said you, the male bird gave the message, you do like this, that means they will think and they will escape you. She said that I must die to become free. If I want free, if I want to move from here, so what I can do, I can die also. Okay, so this is a story about Are You Free? And I hope you understood this lesson. Nice messages given here. If you will think in a proper way, then you can realize. Okay, I hope you will do the question answers here written. Answer the questions. You can write here the key value also written. Key value learned, what you learned from this lesson: freedom with responsibility. If you have freedom, then you have some responsibility that you have to follow. Okay, stay home, stay safe, take more and more precaution, because nowadays coronavirus spreading very fast. You can see Chhatrapur condition also. So don't come outside for any reason. Enjoy with your family, but stay home. Okay.
सड़कें है अब लावारिस, घर पे बैठा इंसान है। जहां खेलते थे सब बच्चे, खाली वो हर मैदान है। मंदिर और मस्जिद है बंद, खुली राशन की दुकान है। हौसला है फिर भी दिलों में, क्योंकि मेरा भारत महान है। अस्पतालों में जूझ रहे सब डॉक्टर इस वक्त इंसानियत के भगवान हैं। खाकी में निकले वीर सिपाही को हर हिंदुस्तानी का सलाम है। घर में रहकर हर नागरिक दे रहा अपना योगदान है। हौसला है फिर भी दिलों में, क्योंकि मेरा भारत महान है। पूरी दुनिया का दुश्मन अब एक है, पृथ्वी अब जंग है मैदान है। सरहदों पे आज भी सिपाही दे रहे प्राणों का बलिदान है। माना कि वक्त है मुश्किल, पर इरादे अब चट्टान है। हौसला है फिर भी दिलों में, क्योंकि मेरा भारत महान है।